If you're a man over 60 and you've noticed some changes down there, you're not imagining it. Maybe your morning erections have disappeared. Maybe it takes longer to get aroused. Maybe you don't feel that same internal spark, the kind of energy and drive that used to feel automatic. You're not broken. You're not failing. And no, it's not just getting older. I'm Dr. Richard Gavin, a physician specializing in male, vascular, and sexual health. For the past 25 years, I've worked with thousands of men who thought they had no options until they learned the truth. And that truth is this: blood flow is the real key to male vitality, and your plate may be the most powerful prescription you're not yet using. See, your penis is more than just a symbol of masculinity, it's a vascular sponge. That means it depends on clean, oxygen rich blood to function. And the food you eat either feeds that system or slowly destroys it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top 3 circulation boosting foods every man over 60 should eat consistently if you want to. Wake up with morning wood. Improve sensitivity and response time. Feel more confident and energized, both physically and emotionally. Because once you see what these foods do inside your arteries, your hormones, and your erectile tissue, you'll understand this isn't just about food. It's about reclaiming your masculinity, one bite at a time. And we're starting with one of the most underrated sexual superfoods in the world. 1. Beets, the natural nitric oxide booster. Let's begin with one of nature's most unassuming yet powerful sexual health allies, the beet. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but if you're a man over 60 and want to support blood flow, erections, and overall energy, beets may be one of the best foods you can eat. Here's why. Beets are rich in nitrates, natural compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is critical for sexual function. In simple terms, nitric oxide is what tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. This dilation allows blood to flow freely into your arteries, including the tiny, sensitive vessels in your penis. When nitric oxide is flowing, erections become easier to achieve, stronger to maintain, and longer lasting. This is the exact pathway that ED medications like Viagra and Cialis work on. They don't create arousal, they simply boost the nitric oxide response. But here's the thing. If your body isn't producing enough NO to begin with, those drugs can only do so much. That's where beets come in. By eating beets, you give your body the raw materials to generate nitric oxide naturally, without medication. The benefits of beets for men over 60: improved blood flow to the penis, supporting stronger, firmer erections, increased oxygen delivery to erectile tissue, helping with sensation and stamina, lowered blood pressure, easing the strain on your heart and vessels, better energy and exercise performance due to improved circulation, liver support, which helps the body metabolize hormones like testosterone more effectively. I've had patients add beets or beet juice to their daily routine and report noticeable improvements in just 1-2 weeks. Not only did they see a difference in sexual performance, but they also noticed more frequent morning erections, improved mental clarity, and better workout recovery. One man in his early 70s even told me, "I didn't expect much, but suddenly I was waking up with the kind of arousal I hadn't felt in years." How to use beets in your diet. Beets are incredibly versatile. Here are a few simple ways to enjoy them. Roasted. Toss in olive oil, salt, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. Roast until tender. Juiced. Combine with ginger, lemon, and apple for a refreshing, circulation-boosting drink. Blended. Add raw or steamed beets to smoothies with berries and greens. Shaved raw. Grate into salads for crunch and color. Pro tip: beets pair especially well with citrus and arugula, which further enhance their circulatory benefits. And no, you don't need to eat a mountain of beets. Just a small serving a few times a week can start to make a real difference, especially when combined with other nitric oxide-friendly foods. Bottom line, if you want more energy, better erections, and a naturally supported libido, start with beets. They don't just improve blood flow, they restore confidence. But if you really want to take it up a notch, there's one leafy green that may actually beat the beat when it comes to nitric oxide power. And chances are you're not eating it. Let's talk about that next in 2. Arugula, the circulation leaf no one talks about. When most people think of leafy greens, they think of spinach, romaine, or kale. Maybe they picture a bowl of salad they've been told to eat but rarely crave. But when it comes to erectile blood flow, there's one leafy green that stands above the rest, yet almost no one talks about it. Arugula, this peppery, delicate little leaf, may not seem like much, but it's one of the highest nitrate-containing vegetables on the planet. And nitrates, as you now know, are the building blocks your body uses to produce nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes blood vessels and helps blood flow freely through your entire circulatory system, including the arteries that supply your penis. Why arugula deserves a place on your plate. In addition to its nitrate content, arugula is also rich in WAS, magnesium, which helps relax blood vessels and prevent stiffness, vitamin K, which supports arterial flexibility and calcium balance, polyphenols, which combat inflammation in the vascular system. These nutrients don't just help your heart, they specifically support pelvic blood flow, which is critical for achieving and maintaining erections, nerve health, helping to preserve penile sensitivity as you age, arterial elasticity, allowing for proper expansion when you're aroused. So while arugula might not be as trendy as kale or as familiar as spinach, it's a circulation superfood in disguise. This isn't salad, this is vascular medicine. That's what I tell my patients who wrinkle their noses and say, I'm not really a salad guy. You don't have to eat a mountain of greens. You don't need to switch to rabbit food. What you need is a few handfuls of arugula several times a week, used in smart, simple ways. How to use arugula without feeling like you're eating salad. Add it to your eggs in the morning. Toss it into an omelet or scramble with garlic and olive oil. Blend it into a pesto with olive oil, lemon, and walnuts, or pumpkin seeds for a testosterone-friendly kick. Toss it with lemon juice and olive oil as a pre-meal starter. This wakes up your circulation before dinner. Layer it into sandwiches or wraps instead of lettuce. Top your protein with it. A steak or grilled salmon with a fresh arugula pile is nutrient-packed and satisfying. And because arugula has a slightly peppery taste, it stimulates digestion and adds flavor. No boring salads required. What my patients report. I've had men in their late 60s and 70s come back after just a couple weeks of adding arugula to their meals and say, I'm waking up with morning erections again. My lower body feels less tense. Things are happening faster without trying. That's not magic. That's circulation coming back online. And when blood flows, everything improves, from performance to confidence to emotional connection. So, if you want to support better erections, improve blood flow, and maintain sensitivity as you age, don't overlook arugula. It may not look like a power food, but inside your arteries, it acts like one. And if arugula is like a plumber for your inner pipes, there's another food group that acts like a shield, protecting your blood vessels from damage and aging. 3. Dark berries. The blood vessel protectors. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. Pick your favorite or rotate them all. These tiny, colorful fruits may look delicate, but inside they're packed with some of the most powerful blood vessel protectors nature has to offer, flavonoids. And if you're a man over 60, flavonoids are something your circulatory system desperately needs. Why? Because as you age, the inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium, starts to take a hit. Years of stress, sugar, inflammation, and poor diet begin to show. The endothelium becomes less flexible, less responsive, and more inflamed. And since this lining is responsible for producing nitric oxide, NO, the molecule that triggers and sustains erections, that means your sexual function begins to suffer. How flavonoids help your penis and your brain. Flavonoids found in dark berries do several key things for your vascular health. Protect endothelial cells from damage. Reduce oxidative stress, which wears down vessel walls. Improve nitric oxide availability, helping your body send stronger erection signals. Enhance vessel responsiveness, making your penis respond faster and more fully when aroused. That last point is important. Many older men report that it takes longer or things don't happen like they used to. That delay isn't always hormonal, it's often circulatory. Your penis isn't getting the signal quickly, or the blood isn't getting there fast enough. By nourishing your endothelial lining and improving no levels, flavonoids help close that gap, leading to stronger, more reliable arousal. And the benefits don't stop there. Dark berries don't just help with blood flow, they also support brain health, helping with memory, focus, and emotional regulation, aid vision, thanks to their high antioxidant content, reduce inflammation systemically, which benefits your joints, prostate, and even testosterone production. That's why I consider them a total man food. They support performance, cognition, and vitality, all from one small bowl. How to use dark berries in your daily routine. The key with berries is consistency. You don't need a mountain of them, just a handful, about a cup, per day, to start feeding your vascular system from the inside out. Here are some simple and delicious ways to add them in. Add frozen berries to morning oats or overnight oats. Mix them into Greek yogurt or kefir. Add a sprinkle of nuts or seeds for extra testosterone support. Blend into smoothies with spinach or arugula for a circulation-packed combo. Use as a dessert swap, have a handful after dinner instead of processed sweets. Bonus tip: blueberries pair especially well with cinnamon and walnuts, a combo that supports both blood sugar balance and hormone health. Over time, men who add berries to their daily diet report subtle but meaningful shifts. More frequent morning erections. Improved mental clarity. Less fatigue throughout the day. A growing sense of calm confidence in their body. Remember, health doesn't always come in big dramatic moments. Sometimes it's the small daily decisions, like eating a cup of berries, that begin to turn everything around. So now that you know the three circulation supporting power foods, beets, arugula, and dark berries, you might be wondering, how do I actually put this into practice? What would a full libido friendly day of eating look like? Let's tie it all together next in Bringing It All Together, the Morning Wood Meal Plan. You've heard about the power of beets, arugula, and dark berries. But now you might be wondering, how do I actually apply this? What does it look like in real life? Let me make it simple. Here's a morning routine I've recommended to hundreds of my older male patients, men in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. And when they stick with it, even just for a few weeks, the results are consistent. Stronger erections, more frequent morning wood, sharper thinking, greater energy throughout the day, a deeper sense of control over their body again. The morning wood meal plan. Step 1. Start your day with 1 cup of beet juice. Fresh is best, but bottled works too, as long as it's 100% beet with no added sugar. The natural nitrates boost nitric oxide, helping to relax blood vessels and prime your circulatory system before you even get out the door. Step 2. Add a handful of arugula to your breakfast. Toss it into scrambled eggs, layer it onto avocado toast, or mix it into a morning omelet. Arugula supercharges your nitric oxide production while delivering magnesium and vitamin K, key nutrients for blood flow and vascular flexibility. Step 3. Enjoy 1/2 cup of dark berries. Whether it's blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries, these flavonoid-rich fruits help protect and restore the inner lining of your blood vessels. They also provide antioxidants that benefit your brain, eyes, and libido all in one small serving. Why it works. This isn't just a healthy breakfast. It's a targeted vascular protocol designed specifically for men who want to support their erections, stamina, and circulation naturally. It's fast. It's clean. It's focused. And most importantly, it's repeatable. When combined with proper hydration, daily movement, even just walking, and stress management, like breath work or short meditation, this breakfast becomes more than a meal. It becomes a natural circulatory cocktail, fuel for men who want to age with vitality, strength, and confidence. But eating this way is more than just a technique. It's a mindset shift, a way of saying to your body, I'm here, I care, I'm ready to thrive. Here's what I want you to hear clearly, firmly, and without hesitation. You don't need a prescription to take back control. You don't need another commercial telling you you're past your prime. And you definitely don't need to accept that slowing down is your new normal, because it's not. Yes, your body is changing. Yes, aging is real. But decline is not your destiny. Most of the men I see aren't broken, they're just underfed. Not calorie wise, nutrient wise, circulation wise, hormone wise. Your blood flow is your foundation. When blood moves freely, everything improves your energy, your erections, your mood, your confidence. And the single most powerful tool you have to support that blood flow? Food. Not a bottle of pills. Not another gimmick. Not shame or silence. Food that feeds your manhood from the inside out. Beets to build nitric oxide. Arugula to support vessel flexibility. Dark berries to protect your arteries. Olive oil, salmon, pumpkin seeds, all working together like fuel for your masculine engine. And your penis? It's not giving up on you. It's not broken. It's simply waiting for the right support, the right nourishment, the right blood supply. So feed it, not with guilt or fear. Feed it with presence, intention, and food that honors your strength. If this message hit home, share it with a brother, a son, a friend, because too many men are silently suffering when the truth is they don't have to. We need more honest conversations and fewer silent regrets. And if you want more no shame, practical health advice like this, things your doctor may not be saying but your body is begging for, make sure to subscribe.